always do that. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Daddy Everyday Show. I'm Delonzo.
And I'm Dylan.
You're Dylan. That's the first time he actually said his name. Normally I say his name for him, so that's cool. Cool. We're gonna eventually have a routine with that. Probably not.
Maybe.
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? So today, guys, we're going to talk about something that's I've struggled with, and I want to put out a PSA to parents. Parents, we need to relax. And I'm gonna really break it down when I say we need to relax. But we do need to relax. You're about to say PSA.
I was like, what does that mean?
You know what? No, you don't. Public service announcement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is for parents. We need to relax. As always, let's get the
basics. Housekeeping. It took me all over. Oh, wait, no, housekeeping.
Housekeeping out the way.
Housekeeping.
If you would text the word join,
JOIN, join,
to 770-706-3780.
I knew it was 8 something.
See, I know it by heart now.
When I said join, I said it like I was in a spelling bee.
Well, very good.
Your word is join.
And you got it right, so that's the good thing.
I got a point.
That'll get you past the first round. All right. But text that for updates. I text you once or twice a week. Depends, but normally not more than that, just to give you updates on the show and things like that. And if you haven't already, make sure that you are subscribed to Evan Vision on YouTube. I need to put that in my notes.
Subscribe and hit the bell with all notifications so you never miss an upload.
Exactly. So he's going to be the poster boy for that. But yeah, so that you guys...
Maybe next time we can see all these guys back again.
Yeah, who knows? So yeah. So subscribe so you'll always know when the show's dropping. And then on top with that, I'll send you a text as a reminder so you guys never miss an episode. I had to burp. I didn't want to. Yeah. That's happening when you're recording. You know, stuff happens. So I'm going to go. Oh, yeah. One other thing I almost forgot to mention. DaddyEveryday.org. All the updates on what's going on with Daddy Every Day. There's 2 events that we'll be having in September, so you'll get the details on that. But you got to go to daddyeveryday.org to find out. Ways for parents to relax. Now, there's 2 different styles to this. There's ways for parents to relax with their kids, and then there's ways for parents to relax without their kids. Bless you.
Thank you.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into this. Family walks and nature outings. Now, surprisingly enough, Dylan just mentioned he wouldn't mind camping outside, like for real, camping outside. So I'm going to reach out to my friends that have already done this. I'm surprised, to be honest, that he would like to camp outside, but that's cool. That's cool. Like, it's a great way for us to get fresh air, and nature can be so calming. Like we used to do, and which we got to get back to. Maybe we'll do that when we go visit Kendrick on campus, go walk somewhere to grab something to eat.
And the funny thing is, I think before I used to be like, no, I don't want to go camping.
Right. I think it was on here. I think you were sitting right there when I mentioned things that you can do. I don't know if it was over the summer, but one of the episodes was like ways you can do things with your kids, to bond with your kids. That's what it was.
I was thinking before this year.
Before this year? Now, you may have said it before, but you said it on the show, too. Yeah.
I know about before the show. I know about saying on the show. I don't remember that.
You know, but you definitely remember what you haven't said. When you always say, I know I didn't say that. But anyway, family walks and stuff like that. If you've been following me, you've seen me and Kendrick and Dylan go walk for our food. Like we'll walk up to a restaurant from our place to just go grab something to eat. And it's, have conversation, make fun of each other and all that type of stuff.
Video it.
And then, of course, I record it.
You can't go walking without recording it.
And so I recorded, and it's not just because, like, you guys have only seen maybe half of the stuff I recorded. A lot of this stuff is for the future. This is so that Dylan kids will see Dylan at 11 years old. Like, we don't, like, I can't show my kids me when I was their age. Like there's no footage of that. I barely have pictures of myself young, but Dylan and Kendrick will be able to show their kids what they were like at every age. Like there's video of the boys from being born to now. So like they will be able to show what they were at that time. So that's something I've been building for them for years. And I definitely highly recommend that. It's getting that, not just photos, because I got a lot of photos I need to print, but getting that video footage like that when Dylan has an 11-year-old son or daughter, they'll be able to go back, watch this show, and see him at 11. And of course, he'll be an adult, but he'll be able to say, this is me at 11. Or
I'll be like you. Hey, this is me when I was your guys' age.
Right. Yeah, exactly. That's what I do with them a lot. I'm always mentioning at their age what I was like. So, and that's why I know like him being at 11 and going to middle school is a major part because I think a lot of my shaping was in middle school kind of thing. So, so back on subject, family walks and stuff. Fresh air and just, like you can just go to a park, you can walk your neighborhood kind of thing. So get outside, fresh air. It's amazing. Like I know people they don't like when it goes too cold or it's always too hot. Like, but there's perfect times in the day where you can go and, and you can stand a little heat and you can always bundle up. So, excuse me, don't make excuses. Get outside. Another one is movie night. Watching movies with your kids. Let your kids pick the movie so that they'll, be more interested in it. Because I can imagine if I picked the movies that Kendrick and Dylan both would probably really check out. Maybe Kendrick, depending upon what the subject matter is, but Dylan will probably check out on. Oh, no, because I've watched some stuff in my room. I've been watching TV like me and Dylan have an impromptu movie night because I'll be watching something on TV and Dylan will come in and say, what's this? And I tell him. So he'll sit for a little bit at first. And then next thing you know, he's like lounging right next to me and we watch the rest of the movie. So,
I kind of did that with, when you were playing Twister on the TV.
Twister, yep. Like the old school, the one from the 90s Twister. So I need to see the new Twister. I bet it's really good. I do want to see that.
I was kind of interested.
We might want to see that. So I was just about to say.
I only want to watch it just to see the destruction of the tornado.
That's partly mine too. And the storyline. If it has a good storyline, then that's really good. But it's a good way to unwind though. Like, and I'm talking, it can be movie night when you're just at home. Like have regular dinner, have some popcorn on deck in the pantry, and then you could just make it a movie night and just, everybody kick back on the couch. Or I like to sometimes just lounge in bed and watch it. So like, so it doesn't feel so formal. Like everybody can already be in their pajamas kind of thing. Just, pile all the pillows up on the bed and just sit back and watch a movie. If you do it early enough, you can do a double feature. Like especially if your family's like really into it. Real good.
What do you mean by double feature?
Watching 2 movies back to back.
Oh.
Like in movie theaters, they do sometimes where they'll have a double feature where you'll watch one movie, then there's an intermission, meaning pause, where you can go out, restroom, get your snacks, and then the next movie will start. So, so basically, when you watch 2 movies back to back, double feature. And then like if you're into like those superhero movies, maybe you watch the series, or you can binge watch something. That's also another good thing. I don't think we ever watched a show together though. No, it's only
kind
movies. What? Oh, there you go. Good point. Yeah. So third is cooking. I've yet to do this with Dylan yet. It's cooking. I think it's about that time from the start. Cooking. Beyond the air fryer, beyond the microwave, using the stove.
We used to be on the air fryer. Godzilla went like this. That now.
It's time to use the stove. We'll start basic, but like cooking together, like cooking and baking together.
I was literally just thinking about baking too.
Yeah. So that's, using the oven.
I've seen you bake certain things before.
I got to get back to that.
It's been so long. You haven't
Yeah.
done that at all this year.
Yeah, all this year. So there's a lot of things that I used to do, and the boys will watch me do that I don't do anymore, and that's me letting life stop me from doing something. Then once you stop doing something, it's hard to get back in that routine. Because I used to cook dinner a lot. Now we eat out a lot, or everyone's on their own. So I buy the stuff that everyone can prepare for themselves, kind of thing. And I used to bake a lot. I used to make pancakes more and stuff, and just things like that. So, for me, as I'm giving you these tools or activities, there are things I need to get back to. Like I've done these, like a lot of these I've done before, but it's not. I need to get back to it with the boys. And now hearing him say he remembered when I used to bake and all that type of stuff, it shows that he enjoyed that. So I need to get back to that. Listen to your kids. They'll let you know what you need to do.
Watching cooking videos.
What's that?
I love watching cooking videos.
Yeah, I don't know if I can cook to their level where it's like, is this mic real? And then take a bite out of it. Not that. I'm not into that, not cooking that level.
Oh, I seen a YouTuber that literally bakes hyper realistic cakes.
Wait, slow down so the people can catch that. He does what?
I watched this one YouTuber and she bakes hyper realistic cakes, which means she can make a cake that looks like that mic and then take a bite out of it. It's this mic real or cake?
Oh.
Takes a bite.
No, I'm just gonna make a cake. It's gonna be a cake. Dylan. You heard him? Because he'll turn like. Hey, get this off. Another one I have is family yoga. Have you ever done yoga before? Me either. I think I tried. I think I tried more meditation than yoga, but like I would love if there was like a class or something for like me, Kendrick, and Dylan to do that. That might be something we. Mister, I don't want to try nothing. Why wouldn't you want to do family yoga? I'm giving this advice to the families out here to try something. Wait, let me tell you the benefits of it first, and then you tell me if your opinion change, okay?
Okay.
All right. So why we should do family yoga. Physical relaxation techniques like yoga and stretching can reduce stress, improve mood for both parents and children. Don't you want to improve the mood of you and me?
We already have a bunch of things we can do.
Don't you want to reduce stress?
I can reduce stress by doing things I love to do.
So me and you doing a yoga class is slim to none?
Yeah, no, not a chance.
Okay. That's a challenge to me. But
Now.
for families where yoga is an option, there's so many online stuff you can do to just learn how to practice yoga amongst yourselves. So if you have if your kid is willing to experiment, you guys can
Maybe.
Experiment with doing yoga to relax and reduce stress. All right, now this one.
Getting into the juicy stuff because you're doing this.
And it's also
I can hear it.
And it's the last of the ones you do with your kids because the real stuff for adults
Best
is
for
without
last,
kids.
huh?
Yeah. Art and craft time.
Yes.
Creative activities like drawing, painting, crafting can be soothing and provide a sense of accomplishment for all ages, especially when you've done something. Now, here it is. This is what we did. Like you drew your family portrait instead of like taking a picture. You actually drew the portrait. Painting together, like maybe even like painting a room together. Don't make it feel so tasky. Allow the kids to use their own creativity in painting. Of course, make sure you safeguard the room first. But
what does safeguard mean?
well, putting the tape around the borders of the wall so the paint doesn't spill over, covering furniture. So those type of safeguards. Can be fun. Like, and you can turn a lot of chores into fun if you just don't make it feel so choresy or so demanding. Make it fun. You can make it fun. Like cooking can be a task for some, or if we're doing and we're baking and I'm making it exciting for him, allowing him to crack the eggs and allowing him to mess up if he has to, but that kind of thing. What's that?
Egg cracking.
Oh, gotcha. Good technique. But yeah, so arts and crafts are a great way to relax and kind of let your kids take control of it, just so that you can spend that moment with them and no pressures of the world and with on you and all that type of stuff. So those are definitely ways to relax with your kids.
And the funny thing about it, I love arts and crafts. If I have like 2 full bins filled with all stuff I made.
And probably ready for a third, I'm sure.
Maybe.
Once we clean that art desk, because we got to figure out how we're going to do that. Now, how to relax without your kids. Number 1 is quiet reading time. I keep buying books, but I'm not making time to read them. And I say making time because I have time. Like in a day, I do a lot in a day, but there's always, you can look back on your day and say, if I take this out, that's when I could have did it. Like I've taken naps. I'm like, if I take that nap out right there, that could have been the time I could have done something that I've been meaning to do or wanting to do. So don't say you don't have time. Just say you have to make time. Because if you put in your head you don't have time, if 1, it gives you an out, and 2, you're telling yourself you don't have to do something because you don't have time. So sometimes it's just a mind game with ourselves. So just say you have to make time or you need to make time. And then make an effort to making that time. So, because I have books I want to read. And if I just dedicate, I have on here 30 minutes to an hour, but even less than that, what if I gave myself 10 minutes? A lot of times if you start something, you say, all right, I'm going to read this book for 10 minutes. That 10 minutes can turn to 20 minutes or 30 minutes. It's the same way like if we were to get on social media, we don't even give ourselves time limits. We just get on there and we can be on it for 30 minutes, an hour or whatever. Just do the same thing for something positive like just reading. Just say I'm going to start with 10 minutes. And watch how that 10-minute grows to 20 minutes because you'll get engaged in it and start enjoying yourself. Number 2, meditation, deep breathing exercises. I won't give you guys any examples of it because I thought I knew how to deep breathe. And then I was on a hike and we had a professional, showing us deep breathing techniques.
And then you realized you didn't actually know?
I did not actually know. I would have passed out doing the breathing techniques for myself. Because I think what he did was he told us to deep breathe and then let us do it on our own. And then he told us the correct way to do it. So, and those are easy to find. Pull up your trusted YouTubers or any medical outlet online to find out the proper ways to deep breathing exercises and meditation. Exercise is probably one of the number 1 proven stress reliever. I always feel better when I exercise. Still something I struggle with, and that's because I'm still battling with the mindset. Now, like I tell you guys, I try to be as transparent as possible. I know you've heard episodes of me saying that I'm going to start working out and stuff. It is still a struggle for me. I am, like, work sometimes becomes physical for me, but still not in the way that my doctor would want. Still that concentrated effort of, of energy, dispensing the energy, exercising. So I will get better.
I have a feeling that you've been trying to go to the gym by the apartment for like the past 4 years we've been living at the apartment.
I've gone a couple of times. I just don't go as much.
I've
nowhere
never
near
seen you go.
Well, that's the goal. I don't go when you guys are like I go if you guys are at work. I mean, not at work, at school or something, because I don't want to. I try not to take away from time from y'all. So I would go then. Maybe I'll go tonight. I won't. So exercise, bath, and spa time. Another thing I've been saying I want to do because I've been taking showers. Probably all my adulthood. I've probably taken a bath because if I take a bath, it's to relax, not to like clean myself. I'll just take a shower for that. but I've taken a bath maybe once in like past like 10 years or something like that. But that one bath I took was so relaxing. I was like, why don't I do this more? I was at a hotel and it was one of those high tubs, so like you can let the water go real like you're really in there. Like I think one of my reasons why I don't take baths is like I'm tall as hell when it comes to how the standard size tubs are. So like none of my body is actually in the water. Like my feet and my bottom get wet. The rest of me is all out of the water. Yes?
I heard that.
My bottom?
No, I heard the H word.
Did I say a
You
bad
said
word?
that.
Did I?
You did.
I have to run that back.
I can show you. You did.
If I said a bad word and you guys feel offended, I apologize. I apologize, Dylan, for saying a bad
Say that
word.
to Godzilla.
Well, I think I said heck. I may. Okay. Yeah, I can see.
I didn't hear the CK.
Okay. You didn't hear the CK. You heard two
Apologize to
L's.
Godzilla.
I'm sorry, Godzilla. I don't want your ears to hear that.
What?
But yeah. So, but what I do with what I do. What I do is when I take showers, I actually play music when I shower. So depending
Like
upon
Kendrick.
yeah, well, I taught him that technique. So depending upon what mood I'm in, like I either play some instrumentals, I play some hype music if I'm depending on what I'm about to do. Like so, I play music based on the mood I'm in or the mood I'm trying to get in. Like if it's a relaxing night, I may play some R&B, and that's how I get in that mode or whatever. So yeah, you can turn a regular shower into like an experience by just music. I've done stuff like dim lights while showering just to relax, especially if it's been a stressful day kind of thing. So you can create your whole experience by just taking a simple bath or shower. Another big thing is socializing with friends. I'm so glad football season is coming up because this is my biggest way that I actually get out. There's two main things I do, and I know I need to do better. To get out with friends is my hike with Accountability Brothers and tailgating to support my Falcons. So I'm glad football season is coming up because then now I got that, the tailgating and the hiking because we still hike in fall and winter. But man, it feels so good just being around your friends and stuff. So like I can do it more. So like it's really me. My friends still hang out and stuff. I just don't get out as much as I can. I won't even say like I should.
I think you're gonna say as much as I used to.
That too. I used to hang out a lot more. Like I've really cut down. Like I've cut down on a lot of the stuff that bring me joy, which is weird. Like I don't bowl as much. Love bowling. I don't bowl as much. There's no barrier to entry for that for me. Like I make a decent amount of money, so I can afford to bowl. I have time. I know people that like to bowl, so I don't know what the problem is. So a lot of that is just me, and I know some other parents suffer for that too. Where why am I not doing more of the things I like? There's no reason why I can't. And then of course this is for parents with older kids because I know what it's like when you have the younger kids and it's like finding a babysitter and all that type of stuff. So I do.
Kids younger than me.
Yeah, right. So I do understand the struggle with that. So that's why you got to build your tribe up. You have your tribe of friends like, oh, I'm trying to go do whatever. I know such and such can watch my kid because I already have a good relationship with them. My kid has a good relationship with them. So you gotta start making sure you build your tribe up and have trustworthy friends around you and trustworthy friends you hang out with. I definitely agree that. Know that not everybody is trustworthy. You shouldn't really be hanging out with everybody. As we get older, you mature, you make better decisions with the people you hang out around with. But I know I have a core of good-natured people that I love hanging around, supportive people, which makes it even better because I know if I needed them, they'll come through for me. So it makes it even better when I get the time to spend with them. So socializing with your friends is a great way to relax. So now let's go over why it's important for parents to relax. Hang in there. Go. So, mental health wise, Regular relaxation helps prevent burnout, reduce anxiety, and improve mental clarity. It's an essential for maintaining a balanced and healthy mind. And I think that's what throws me off a lot is I have anxiety about things and my brain feels so cloudy. It's because I'm not balancing all this craziness in my life, all this work I need to do, but I'm not spending time to relax and truly enjoy life. The only things I really do is when I do activities with my boys. So that is my passion as far as like helping me relax is when I'm watching those videos with him because his joy brings joy to me. But I do need to expand and do more. And I have the time to do more, to truly enjoy myself and kind of try my best to balance the chaos of this adult life, parenthood, with just truly enjoying life. So physical health, chronic stress can lead to health issues such as high blood pressure, which I suffer from, sleep disruption, and weakened immune system. So relaxation can help reduce those things that are that can be plaguing you. So, parent-child relationships. Relaxed parents are more patient, present, and emotionally available, which strengthens bonds with their children. I know when I'm feeling like when my anxiety is at its worst, that it's hard for me to truly engage with the boys, and that's when I can come off as not as approachable to them. They don't know how to read the room either. They can't, like, I can be sitting there looking stressed, one boot on, one boot off, and they just overlook all the signs and still try to get their time, which they have the right to. So I just got to teach them a little better. Read the room first. Maybe give dad a minute or two. But don't make yourself completely unavailable to your kids. And I never wanted to set a precedent of being unavailable to them. So I try to a lot of times try to get my act together so that I am available to them. Because if you start a pattern of making yourself unavailable to your kids, they may not seek out that option anymore. They may just make themselves unavailable to you. So keep that in mind. And then one other importance of relaxation is role modeling. By prioritizing relaxation, parents teach their kids the importance of self-care and maintaining stress health. I'm sorry, this is an episode that's really for the parents and it's really showing on Dylan's face. And it's funny about Dylan, and I never try to correct Dylan. Like, I truly allow Dylan to be himself. Like, I don't tell Dylan, hey, Dylan, when I'm saying this boring stuff to you, try to perk up, try to look excited. I want Dylan to be himself. I don't know how that shows on camera, but he's his own person, so which I love. So I don't try to force that by any way. So, but yeah, so parents, it's important for us to relax. Trust me, as a dedicated father who tries to be there for his kids and balance everything that's going on in my life and trying to be there for other people, it's important to relax. Like, so tonight, after this taping, me and Dylan are going to go find something to eat. We're going to chill. I go back to work tomorrow. He has school tomorrow. So we're going to pretty much chill for the rest of the day. And hopefully you've learned something. You're going to use something to just relax. And there are obviously tons of other ways for you guys to relax. As adults, we can just use our imaginations. But I want you guys to just make it a habit.
I think you would say for the kids, imagination.
Imagination.
The thing SpongeBob did.
Yes. I think about that every time. And it's funny because at work, I've used the word imagination, and then someone said imagination because they have kids. So it's always entertaining when other people, you say something, a trigger word for another parent, because, and it makes us think about our kids. And I love talking about these dudes. But yes, make it a habit to start relaxing. When you watch the video and you know other ways, put them in the chat. Put it in the comments because parents that are watching this video for ways to relax may read the comments. Now you can introduce something new to them to relax, either with your kids or without. I suggest do both. You need to have your own, but then you got to have something that even with your kids, you can still find peace. So, and peace is one of the biggest things for me in life. It's just finding that true peace on a daily basis. So, that's all I have for you guys. Godzilla, you have anything?
Yes.
Yes, Godzilla.
Watch out for a Daddy Everyday stuff because one day you might be wearing one of these.
Yes, I got to get on the shirts. Other ideas. So we need to come up with more designs and then have this stuff ready by Christmas.
Don't worry. I got you.
Good. We're going to have, and then I'm glad he brought that up. And then more merch as far as for Daddy Everyday clothing.com. There's more designs on there. Daddy Everyday shop for books. All the books I've written, more to come. So that's all we got. All right. Make sure you guys subscribe to Evan Vision on YouTube. And what else do they need to do once they subscribe?
Click the bell icon.
And what is that bell icon for?
To make sure you have all notifications.
And there we go.
So you never miss an upload.
Thanks, Godzilla. All right, and that's going to do it for us. So make sure you guys do that.
And also share with your friends.
That's another big one. Make sure you're telling your friends. So if you find anything beneficial in any episode that we do, or you just found it entertaining, anything, just make sure you share it with a friend. They may not be aware of us, and that's how we grow. When you tell other people and you hit notifications, the bell, and that's it. You guys got anything?
No.
Good. I was going to do the voice of you.
Oh, God, no.
All right.
No.
That's it for us.
That's a nightmare.
No, that's it for us.
Nightmare for you.
That's it. I realized I got to send a text or two, but that's it for us.
Bye-bye.
See you guys.
See you on the flip side.
Or you guys see us next week.
See you on the flip side.
That flip side is going to stick, huh?